back to Weekly What's Up. I'm Olivia Bracia.
And I'm Tori Nagel.
And this is your weird national news.
On Tuesday, a British groom was imprisoned for faking a bomb threat to get out of his wedding because he forgot to book the venue. Neil McDardle of Liverpool called the venue the day his wedding was scheduled, claiming a bomb was due to go off in 45 minutes. The entire building was evacuated into the street, including the bride in her wedding dress. Not too long after McDardle fessed up, he was sentenced to 1 year in prison. This is a perfect example of procrastination getting out of hand.
I think he just didn't want to marry her.
There are other ways to tell someone you don't want to marry them.
This week in Weird News, we learned that it's never too late to become a homecoming queen. Huffington Post just reported on October 23rd, a 55-year-old man showed up to an Illinois high school wearing a pink dress and makeup. The school, Belleville East High, was holding a dance at the time. The man, whose name is Curtis J. Hutchings, was spotted in the parking lot when the police were called to check out the situation. Cops checked out the situation and arrested him for not having any legal reason to be on the school's property. Ultimately, his charges were for public indecency.
Seems like really pedophile-ish.
I mean, he's just wearing a dress.
Yeah,
He just
but
wanted
you
to be
know,
homecoming queen.
a little weird. A New York man was arrested for having Jolly Ranchers that the cops suspected to be meth rocks. Love Olachen Giojo was stopped by the New York City cops who found him in possession of 4 hard candies. Mr. Love spent 24 hours in jail for drug possession until test results confirmed that they were nothing more than candy.
I would suspect just from his name that he was carrying meth.
Yeah, it's really sketchy.
In other news, a family from Washington State found the wrong person in their father's casket at his funeral. According to Huffington Post, the family of Jerry Moon opened the casket on Monday, only to find a man that was not Jerry Moon. Jerry Moon died at the age of 72 on the same day as a 92-year-old man who died in the same hospice care facility. In a twisted turn of events, the 2 corpses were mixed up on the way to the funeral home. As it turns out, Moon's body ended up getting cremated. Ironically, the son of recently deceased Moon said that his father was terrified of actually being cremated. Investigations are currently underway as to how the mix-up occurred.
Wow, I can't even imagine what that family's going through.
How do you mix up dead bodies?
I don't know. In other news, a pug has just recently beaten everyone at finding the best Halloween costume. According to NBC News, the canine dressed as Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball in an effort to win a $25,000 cash prize from the Petco made a scene at the photo contest. The pug's picture has already racked up over 800 votes by the Tuesday afternoon. Voting for the contest closes on the 27th. The owner of the pug, McKenna Hyde, actually has a blog for those who are interested in creating costumes similar to this one. The blog features a step-by-step instruction on how to make your own Wrecking Ball costume, among other things.
Now I know what I'm going to be for Halloween. A wrecking ball.
I support you fully.
One University of Minnesota professor knitted her way to a world record while running in the Kansas City Marathon. David Babak, who teaches graphic design, ran a marathon while knitting, resulting in a scarf that measured just over 12 feet long. Babak finished the marathon just under 6 hours, which is rather impressive considering he was multitasking.
I can't even run. I can't imagine knitting at the same time.
I think it's always a huge skill when people just run in costumes, so the fact that he was doing something with his hands is just, it's amazing.
It's too much. Well, in other news, a Justin Bieber fan recently spent $100,000 to look like his idol. According to Today Entertainment, the 33-year-old man, Toby Sheldon, underwent extensive and expensive plastic surgery to achieve his Bieber fever look-alike goals. The man originally started with Botox injections and hair transplants, and now he has advanced to smile surgeries and even eyelid surgery. Sheldon's family is not aware of his obsession or his procedures. However, he does have a strong support from his close friends who call him Toby Bieber.
I hope he was screened for psychological disorders.
Why would you spend so much money on that anyways?
And of all people, I would want to look like Ryan Gosling or somebody, not Justin Bieber.
Amen, girl. Amen.
That's all for our Weird National News. But stay tuned because when we come back, we have Jacob and Susanna with Weird Science News.
Oh, what am I gonna do? I need a break from all this work. I really want to find stuff about sports around campus. What am I gonna do? There's no. What's going?
Hey man, looks like you're having some trouble there. Dude, you need to find VTTV, man. Channel 33.
VTTV. What's that?
Dude, it's the place where you can find all your entertainment, sports, news, and special productions, man.
Oh, sweet. Thanks,
That's
bro.
where you gotta go, man.
Yeah. Oh, what am I gonna do? I need a break from all this work. I really want to find stuff about like sports around campus. What am I gonna do? There's no. What's going?
Hey man, looks like you're having some trouble there. Dude, you need to find VTTV, man. Channel 33.
VTTV. What's that?
Dude, it's the place where you can find all your entertainment, sports, news, and special productions, man.
Oh, sweet. Thanks,
That's
bro.
where you gotta go, man.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Weekly What's Up. I'm Jacob Clore.
And I'm Susanna Shepard, and this is your Weird Science News.
One Tennessee man has really experienced intense pain. Michael Spann of Antioch, Tennessee, has bled from his ears, nose, and eyes since 7 years ago. His eyes began to bleed on a daily basis. Nowadays, the bleeding only occurs a few times a week. However, it still causes him quite a lot of pain. The condition has made life hard for the Tennessee man. He cannot hold down a job, and meeting strangers can be quite the challenge. His mother said they haven't seen it before, and it will scare the living daylights out of them. It is very frustrating not to be able to treat or even get some kind of remission for it. This condition can be caused by small tears or even in some cases snake bites, in the case of another man who was bitten by a snake and got treatment through antivenom.
You scared me for a second. I thought he was getting snake bites like on a weekly basis.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
It's about to be like, you better move, buddy.
Yeah, really.
Oreo, Milk's favorite cookie, could be the reason the Cookie Monster is so crazy over his cookies. A student at Connecticut College conducted a study which dug into the effects of foods with high fat and high sugar content. Her conclusions: the brain craves Oreos more than it does drugs, which are equally addictive, or at least they are in rats. The rats were placed in a maze in which one end held a basic rice cake or saline, and the other end either Oreos or cocaine or morphine, depending on whichever the rat had been exposed to prior to entering the maze. The rats who had been fed Oreos spent as much time on that side as the rats who had been injected with drugs. This indicated that the link the rats made between pleasurable effects of Oreos and/or drugs and the area they were in were equally strong. These links were measured by the amount of neurons that were activated in response to the Oreos and drugs. The surprising conclusion is that more neurons activated to the side of the Oreos rather than the drugs. On a side note, it was documented that the rats actually opened the cookies and ate the middle first. And I would have to agree with the rats. Oreos over drugs every day.
Oh my gosh, that's what I do with the Oreo cookie. I open it and then I lick the cream off and then I eat the cookies.
I don't trust a person who just bites into a cookie like that.
I mean, it's just, I just don't see how you just randomly You have to like open it up and like examine it, I guess. I don't know. It's so cool, but I can eat like 5 at a time or 6. I mean, you can't just eat one Oreo. You're crazy.
Just like Lay's potato chips.
Exactly. Have you ever wondered how long it takes different mammals to go to the bathroom, Susanna?
Can't say I have.
Well, one group of scientists from Georgia Tech discovered that mammals of all sizes empty their bladders at about the same times. They call this the law of urination. It takes each animal roughly 21 seconds to use the bathroom. There are some exceptions to this rule, since bats and rats only take about a second to go. Scientists are hoping this research will help diagnose urinary problems in mammals. So what, does somebody have like a stopwatch going? They're just like, go!
I guess if this is the way science is going, I mean, it could help.
I think they need to sort out their priorities.
Exactly. In 2032, you and I are going to be 38 years old, which I find completely crazy.
I'm going to be an old man.
I'm going to be an old lady.
Yeah.
Even crazier, though, there's more of a chance of us dying from an asteroid collision than we would have to win the lottery. The chances are still very slim, though, 1 in 63,000. The asteroid has already flown by us once, coming a mere 4.2 million miles from the Earth. When it is expected to pass by us again in 2032, it will only be within 1 million miles of us. If a collision were to occur, it would be as detrimental as an explosion 50 times greater than the most powerful nuclear bomb ever used.
You're gonna want to duck and cover when that thing comes close because, oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Is it even worth building a bomb shelter for?
I don't even know, but I think it's kind of funny how it is less than the odds of winning the lottery because winning the lottery is like 1 in like 100-something million or something like that, and that's just 63,000. So
I guess
consider that.
we'll deal with it when it comes. Cross that
Yeah.
bridge when we get to it.
Uh-huh. In another space-related story, what would happen if the Earth were as close to the Moon as the International Space Station?
We would have really weird oceans.
Yes, sounds dangerous. If the Moon was that close to Earth, it would orbit a lot faster because the Earth would exert a stronger gravitational pull on it, forcing it to speed up to catch up. Kenneth Ramsley, a planetary researcher at Brown University, also said if the Moon was that close, it would cause gigantic tides, leaving the Earth in ruins. Remember the movie Bruce Almighty? When he increases the size of the moon to impress his girlfriend? Yeah, Japan would be kind of gone.
I love that movie. And
Yeah.
I guess my guess was right.
Yeah.
South Korean scientists have cloned cats that glow in the dark. Under ultraviolet lights, these kittens become even cuter and glow a dull red. The scientists were able to manipulate the fluorescent protein in the cat's DNA. Finding that cloning can manipulate DNA, animals with human illnesses could be cloned and cures could be linked to genetic causes could be made. These are like real-life glow-in-the-dark pillow pets, except they're actually real. So cute, I want one.
Oh my gosh, like when you were sleeping at night and you just see like this little ball of light walking towards you, it's like, oh my gosh.
It'd be so cute. I want
I
one.
don't know. I'm more of a dog person myself, so maybe they can do that to dogs. So Susanna, do you feel particularly trusting after you eat?
I guess.
Nah. Well, Lorenzo Collada, a psychologist at the Universities of Leiden and Munster, found that the amino acid tryptophan found in fish, soya, eggs, and spinach increases trust in others. Tryptophan produces serotonin, which helps in mutual cooperations in different situations. This new finding supports the idea that food affects how we think and feel.
Definitely feel a lot better after we eat, so
Yeah.
it must have something to do with it.
Yeah, if you're ever like in a fight with your girlfriend or boyfriend, just eat it
Maybe
up,
that's why
and you'll
girls go
tell
and
the
eat gallons
truth.
of ice cream at a time.
Who knows?
All you Wan Kenobi wannabes out there, get excited. Physicists have come close to being able to make lightsabers like the ones in Star Wars. They're making photons, which are massless packets of nothing but light, behave more like solids. Photons don't typically interact with each other, but after a laser beam was shot through a mist of vaporized, ultra-cold rubidium atoms, the physicists observed the photons leaving the mist in pairs. This shows that photons were pulling towards each other, creating molecules, showing that the force might actually be with us.
Maybe we just took too long to find it. Wow.
I would-
Imagine, like, Luke Skywalker could actually be true.
I would buy one.
Yeah.
I could make my hair into those little buns like Leia,
Yeah,
Princess Leia.
really. That's all for our weird science news, but stay tuned because when we come back, we have Key and Corey with Girls vs. Food.
Oh, what am I gonna do? I need a break from all this work. I really want to find stuff about like sports around campus. What am I gonna do? There's no. What's going?
Hey man, looks like you're having some trouble there. Dude, you need to find VTTV, man. Channel 33.
VTTV. What's that?
Dude, it's the place where you can find all your entertainment, sports, news, and special productions, man.
Oh, sweet. Thanks,
That's
bro.
where you gotta go, man.
Yeah. Oh, what am I gonna do? I need a break from all this work. I really want to find stuff about like sports around campus. What am I gonna do? There's no. What's going?
Hey man, looks like you're having some trouble there. Dude, you need to find VTTV, man. Channel
BTTV? What's that?
Dude, it's the place where you can find all your entertainment, sports, news, and special productions, man.
Oh, sweet. Thanks,
That's
bro.
where you gotta go, man.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Girls vs. Food. I'm Keely.
And I'm Corey Purvis. Today we'll be sharing some crazy food challenges that only the bravest and insanely curious should try.
That's right. We would try these food challenges for you, but unfortunately we don't want to throw up on camera. Plus, hospital bills are pretty damn expensive right now and would burn a hole through our, student budgets. So to save us the trouble and money, we'll be content with just sharing these food challenges with you.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I know, right?
First food challenge involves chugging milk. Sound easy? Well, what about an entire gallon of milk within an hour?
Oh, that's gross.
If you can do that without puking, I think you deserve an Olympic gold medal for having a stomach of steel.
And there are actually people who have tried this
My
before.
friend's brother tried to do it and he threw up in like 30 minutes.
Just like, why? Your body can't biologically take that much milk. All right, now before anyone tries it, here's a disclaimer. We are not encouraging you to do these challenges. We are just informing you of their existence. Please do not sue us if you do try them and get sick, because we'll just laugh at you.
Harsh.
Yeah, no, dude, it's true. I'm sorry, it had to be said. We won't really laugh at you, but just don't sue us.
Anyway, moving on to our next food challenge. Do you like salt? Well, if you do, you should try the saltine cracker challenge.
First time I've heard of it.
Really? All you have to do is eat 6 saltine crackers within 6 minutes without any water.
That's actually pretty easy.
No, I tried it.
Is it
It's
really?
hard. You can't do it.
Is it really? Yeah. All right. I don't know. I might try it tonight. Who knows? So basically, with that last food challenge, you're getting a real taste of the ocean. But if you think food challenges are, if that's too easy for you, you should try the famous cinnamon challenge. All you have to do is get a spoonful of cinnamon, and it's guaranteed to dry your mouth out and bring tears to your face.
I've also tried that.
You could
Tried
try
it
that
out right away.
She's like tried every single
Oh, I've
food
done a lot of
challenge.
food
Oh my god.
challenges. Now we all use butter in our everyday cooking. If you're a real fan of butter, you should attempt the butter challenge. Just eat an entire stick of butter as fast as you can. See if you can beat the current record, which is 2.5 minutes. I love butter, but I've
2.5
not done
minutes.
this one. No.
2.5 minutes. Oh god.
It's just like straight. It's
Dude,
straight
what
butter.
do you do? Like maybe the guy like melted it and then he just drank it. You think that's what he did?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Either way,
It's
that's
probably on
disgusting.
YouTube. I don't know. All right, we covered food challenges that are excessive in milk, salt, butter, you name it. But what about one that requires an overload in sweets? If that interests you, take the Peeps challenge and see if you can eat 24 Peeps within 5 minutes. That doesn't sound as easy as it sounds.
No, that's just like
No.
marshmallows and sugar.
What exactly are Peeps anyways?
You never had a peep.
I hate Peeps. They're just like
It's
it
a
feels-
marshmallow covered in
It feels
sugar.
wrong to eat something so cute like that. I'm sorry.
They're okay, but it's fun just exploding them in the microwave though.
I can
That's
see
the best
that.
part
Yeah,
of
no, I can
Peeps.
see that. No, actually, I know some people who like burned it on like a bonfire or something just to waste it.
Well, that's all we have time for this week. Catch us next time when we go downtown to sample some of Blacksbird's treats.
Until then, good luck with these food challenges if you do choose to do them. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Oh, what am I gonna do? I need a break from all this work. I really want to find stuff about like sports around campus. What am I gonna do? There's no. What's going?
Hey man, looks like you're having some trouble there. Dude, you need to find VTTV, man. Channel
BTTV? What's that?
Dude, it's the place where you can find all your entertainment, sports, news, and special productions, man.
Oh, sweet. Thanks,
That's
bro.
where you gotta go, man.
Yeah. Oh, what am I gonna do? I need a break from all this work. I really want to find stuff about like sports around campus. What am I gonna do? There's no. What's going?
Hey man, looks like you're having some trouble there. Dude, you need to find VTTV, man. Channel
BTTV? What's that?
33. Dude, it's the place where you can find all your entertainment, sports, news, and special productions, man.
Oh, sweet. Thanks,
That's
bro.
where you gotta go, man.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Weekly What's Up. I'm Macy Kinder.
And I'm Rhiannon Miller.
And these are your Weird World Facts. In outer space, there exists a gigantic cloud of alcohol, which can be used to produce 400 trillion pints of beer. How do you feel about that, Rhiannon? Do you think there's some drunk aliens just walking around?
Well, I
guess
might have to change
floating.
my major to astronomy.
How would they even figure that out?
I don't even know. Did you know that school desks have more than 300 times more bacteria than a toilet seat?
Disgusting. I'm not sitting down
I
anymore.
kind of
I'm
believe
done.
that.
I'll stand in the back of the classroom. If you inhale a pea, it can sprout and grow in your lungs.
When
So-
I found this out, I literally LOL'd.
Did you think of Jack and the Beanstalk with
I
a new
kinda
twist?
wanted to try it, actually. Psychologists have confirmed that the more homework a child receives, the more likely that child is to suffer from depression later on.
I can see that.
That
You know,
is
Monday
why.
piles up and you procrastinate to Tuesday
Mhm.
piles up. By the end of the week, you're just depressed.
Yeah,
You're
and
not going out.
And on last week, we said that Monday was the worst day to have like a heart attack, and now this confirmed that
Homework is just killing us
it's
all.
killing us all.
Having blue eyes is actually a mutation. Before the mutation occurred, all humans had brown eyes.
Aw, I have blue eyes.
We're mutants.
We're mutants.
We're like little aliens walking around.
Want to know a way how to exercise and freak out about finals at the same time? Did you know that banging your head against the wall uses 150 calories an hour?
I feel like that's probably not safe. You're also probably burning like 150 brain cells an hour. As you lose weight, you're actually becoming,
Stupider.
dumber.
Yes.
More dumb. Celery has negative calories. It burns more calories to eat a piece of celery than the amount of calories that's already in it to begin with.
Wow. That's why no one eats the celery.
I mean, it's disgusting. What is celery? Is it just
Yeah.
water? Personally, I don't think I've ever actually eaten celery. So
Honestly,
I'm not sure.
it's like you just pick up a weed from the ground and just chew on the bottom of it. Ketchup was sold in the 1830s as medicine.
Okay, that's weird. I wonder what it cured.
I don't even like ketchup. Like, just imagine, like, grabbing a ketchup bottle and just squeezing it onto a spoon and shoving it down your throat.
A spoonful of sugar takes a new twist. There are more than 50 different kinds of kangaroos. Okay, a little surprise. I thought
honestly
it was
did not even know that.
just a kangaroo,
Yeah.
like with a pouch,
One single kangaroo.
and has a little baby kangaroo that hops with it.
I wonder what kind of names they have for each one of them. 50% of the Russian government's income comes from the sale of vodka.
I definitely see that.
I believe that 100%.
I feel like it has a lot of sales here in America.
Yeah, I think 10% might actually be a little lower for Russia.
Nutmeg is extremely poisonous if injected intravenously.
I wonder how people, like, tested that out to
I'm
see.
not even sure what that means, so why don't you tell me, Rhiannon?
It's like how they inject it through their veins.
So it's used as like a
A
drug.
drug,
Oh,
I guess.
that's weird.
You know that guy who, like, took bath salts? Maybe he was experiencing
With the nutmeg,
yeah.
you know, he ran out of salt and was like, oh, this is the next seasoning I have.
Well, thank you once again for joining us for all your Weird World Facts. As always, I'm Rhiannon.
And I'm Macy. We'll see you next week.
Cops checked out. Oh, sorry.
That the cops suspected. Bleh. Sorry.
And because when we come, sorry.
That's all. Safe from that.
Hold down a job, and meeting strangers can be strangers can be quite.
Scared me for a second. I thought.
That scared you for a second.
That's a blooper. That will be on the bloopers reel. And it dug into the effects of. Okay, I'll restart as a student. It's that glow in the dark. These ultraviolet light. Oh, sorry. Okay.
It's ultraviolet light. Oh.
Finding that cloning can manipulate. Okay.
celery than the amount of calories.
Did you know that ketchup in the night it says 18?
Extremely poisonous if injected.
Intravenously.
What is that word?
Intravenously.
Okay. Nutmeg is extremely poisonous if I swear, okay.